Well guys, there it is. We've finished cooking up this beautiful barbecue sauce. All I need now is some beautiful barbecue to put it on. There we go. In life, just doesn't get much better, guys. Absolutely delicious. Folks, give this one a try. You're really gonna love it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Texas Cooking Today. On this episode we're going to be making a honey chipotle barbecue sauce. Guys, this is delicious and it's the real thing. It's not a bunch of ketchup that's flavored, okay? This is the real thing. So I'm going to teach you how to make with real chilies, dried chilies, and the proper ingredients. We're going to make a special barbecue sauce that is going to knock your socks off, okay? So come over this way. Let's look at these fantastic and delicious ingredients and let's make us a honey chipotle barbecue sauce. Come on over, guys. As I said before, this is a honey chipotle barbecue sauce. Chipotle, honey, okay? Now, so what is this? This is guajillo chilies. These make a wonderful base to a chili sauce. They have a nice light fruity flavor to them. They're not really that hot. A beautiful red color. They make a fantastic sauce. These are the chipotle. They have a fantastic smoky flavor. Salt, honey. If you want, you can put some bourbon in this one. I'm going to put bourbon in mine because I like that wonderful flavor that the bourbon adds to it. It does add a different flavor and it's neat, folks. If you don't want that, don't use it. If you're worried about alcohol, don't sweat that because every bit of it cooks out. We simmer this really well. The first thing we have to do is hydrate these. And before we get into that, let me explain chipotle. What the heck is a chipotle chili? There's no such thing as a chipotle chili plant, guys. If you go to the store looking for chipotle chili seeds, you're not going to find it because there is no such thing. A chipotle chili is a jalapeno. They take jalapenos, they smoke them and dry them. Bam, chipotle, okay? That's where the chipotle thing comes from. These are all jalapenos that have simply been smoked. Nothing more than that. The ones you see in the can is a smoked jalapeno that has been put down in adobo sauce. It is not the same thing as this. It is not the same flavor profile, guys. Once you dry a chili and then you rehydrate it, the flavor profile changes on it. This has that woody, smoky flavor that is common in chipotle flavored dishes. This is what you're looking for, the dried version. Guajillo chilies. This is a wonderful, delicious red chili that accounts for the majority of those wonderful tasting red enchilada sauces. If you've ever been to Texas, you've tasted the red colored enchilada sauce and it was delicious. It came from these. What I want to do is cut these chilies open and then I'm going to put them right down in this bowl. So all you have to do is just provide some way to get water inside of it. And this hydration process goes very smooth after that. Now, if you can't find these chilies in your grocery store, then for goodness sake, go online and order them. There's nothing that you can't find ordering it online. You know, I'm pretty sure that if I went online and wanted to order plutonium, I would find somebody willing to sell it to me. The next part, hot tap water. You don't have to boil water. You can, if you want to boil some water and put it down in here, do so. But you want these covered well. I'm going to bring the water to about 2 inches from this top edge, so that bowl's going to have plenty in it. All right, guys, there they are. They're soaking, so you'll know how many that we used. That is 114 grams of each, or in the US, that's 4 ounces of each. 4 ounces chipotle dried and 4 ounces guajillo dried. All right. Let them soak. When they get nice and puffy and soft, we're going to put them in a food mill and turn them into a paste. And then after that comes the sauce. So just give it time. Now, what do you do in the meantime? You just go and kick back and relax. Unless, of course, you have something else to cook. I'll see you guys as soon as these are done soaking. Well guys, it looks like our chilies have hydrated to the point that we need them. Now I'm going to go ahead and glove up here. What I have, so you'll know, this is called a food mill. Now food mills are wonderful little items. If you don't own one, you need to seriously consider getting one, and yes, they're cheap. Okay, no, I don't sell food mills, and that's just that. I don't promote any companies either. Here's the thing, find one, they're all the same. Find one that suits you. This one, the small grate, very tiny holes in it. What I'm going to do is place my chilies right down in this, and then I'm going to mill them. Now the beautiful part of doing it this way is that you don't get any seeds, you don't get any of the skins at all. Another way of doing this, and that's commonly done, is to use a sieve. And that would be something like this, you know, a strainer and a blender. People will blend the chilies and then run them through a strainer. I'm not going to show you that method because I believe this method is honestly superior. It produces a cleaner chili paste with absolutely none of the skin or seeds, and it takes no more work than doing it with the blender and having to push it through a strainer. So as you see here, much of what's developing in the top of this now is mostly just the skins. There's a little bit of paste left within them, and I'm working that through the sieve right now. I've only milled this for a couple of minutes now, so there's no real serious work involved. By the way, yes, they do make electric food mills. I have milled this for only a couple of minutes now. Let's look up underneath here. There's a lot of paste on this. There's also a lot already in the pot that has fallen off of this. This is a pure paste. No seed fragments, no skins, no skin fragments. It's good and clean because we use that small sieve. That's the value of using one of these, is you get a very, very, very clean paste from it that makes a superb sauce. Okay guys, as you see here, we have our other ingredients. I also have some water, and here in our pot we have that chili paste. I have easily 1.5 cups to 2 cups, probably maybe even a little over 2 cups of good quality chili paste there. One thing I can say about a chili paste like this, it's extremely absorbent. I'll pour it in about 1 cup of water. I'm going to flavor it up with some of my bourbon. So you just put in as much as you'd like on this, and I would say put it in to taste. I have a nice organic honey. I'm just going to dump some of it right down in there. I'll put a little more. Okay, right there I think we're close to around 1/4 cup. I'm going to add a little more water, and putting this with a medium heat under it, we're going to bring it up, let it simmer for a little bit. Now let's not forget, a little bit of salt is going to help bring out some of those flavors in that. What I want to do at this point, I want to cover it and just let it come up and simmer. Now guys, as this is simmering, you're going to want to make sure that the lid is left slightly cocked, just like this. If you're cooking with alcohol, you do it that way because alcohol, when it boils at a lower temperature. So as it's coming up in temperature, the steam, the alcohol steam itself, gets released first. It's the exact same way that a still works, folks. Alright guys, I was just tasting my chili sauce, and I've noticed, yeah, it's just a tad bit flat, so I'm going to add a bit more salt, just like this. Also, I want it to be slightly sweeter, so I'm going to add in some more of that sugar. That was maybe, close to a little less than 1/4 cup there, but it does need some simmering time. Isn't that neat? This beautiful honey chipotle bourbon barbecue sauce that is just kicking. Well guys, there it is. We've finished cooking up this beautiful barbecue sauce. All I need now is some beautiful barbecue to put it on. There we go. Now, right on the top of this. Tell you what, in life just doesn't get much better, guys. Absolutely delicious. Folks, give this one a try. You're really, really gonna love it. Yummy. Well, guys, as you can see, there's not a lot of work to this. It's mostly patience. Guys, the fabulous taste in this barbecue sauce. Oh, magnificent. Sweet, smoky from the chipotle, not overwhelming. A little heat to it because of the chipotle. It's a wonderful balance in flavor, and it's the real thing. It's not a bunch of ketchup that's over-coated with junk. Make the right thing. Now guys, as you can see, wonderful food here. Thank you very much for watching Texas Cooking Today. Thank you for watching this episode. And guys, please, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and click the bell. I'll let you know when the shows come out. And to my subscribers, guys, cheers. Thank you very much. If you would, leave a thumbs up and a comment. I love comments and I usually answer. Y'all have a nice day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. This is honey barbecue, a Chipotle honey barbecue sauce. It's Chipotle honey barbecue sauce, take number 2. A honey Chipotle barbecue sauce. And let's make us a honey Chipotle barbecue sauce. Come on over, guys. Yeah, that's good. Let's go with it.